people know your voice?
Hey y'all, it's Stephanie.
Hey. Talk to us. Let us hear your voice.
What's up, everyone? It's Vanny from Voyaj Kreyòl.
Hey. Vanny from Voyaj Kreyòl. Vanny.
Y'all ain't gonna make fun of my Creole, man.
It's okay. Your Creole.
I can still go to Haiti. I can still go to Haiti and survive.
Hey,
Kevin.
That's fine. They did that last time I was there.
Kevin. It's Voyaj Kreyòl, Kevin.
That's it.
Voyaj Kreyòl, okay?
Well, ladies, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, on the Urban Collective show. So tell us, I really want the show to focus on all of you and what you all do. So again, introduce yourselves and talk to us about Voyaj Kreyòl.
Real quick, sorry not to cut you off. If y'all want to call in and talk to the lovely ladies, the number again is 774-257-4722, or you could jump on our social media and we'll take any questions and comments that you have. Ladies, it's yours.
All right. So I guess I'll start off with how we got started.
Yeah.
So I want to say 2016. So this has been in the works for about 2 years. I know Vanny loves to travel. I hit her up and I said, girl, I need to go on a trip. And she was down for the cause. We went on our first trip together. We went to Panama City, Panama. And while we were there, we got so many comments and questions. And I should mention, we've been traveling before on our own as well. So we would always get questions and comments from people on social media, text messages, asking how do we travel so much? Why do we do it? Always making comments like, oh my God, you guys must be rich to be traveling so much.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
and that is not the case. All right, we are out here struggling, okay? So we decided to start a platform where we'll be able to share our trips and also share tips on how you can travel affordably.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's awesome. And Vanny, is that the similar story for you?
Yeah, similar story. While we're in Panama, we decided, let's start this. Let's create a platform where we could talk about our travels. We both enjoy it so much. And so we decided to start a blog, and then, all in one night, we just got on the phone and started talking about it and made it happen that one night.
You see,
Figured out the name and everything, so that was great.
You hear that though? While they were on a trip,
Yep.
they sat there, they had so much peace that they could just sit there and think about.
You get inspired.
Let me say, we wrote our first blog post on the plane, on the way back.
On the way back.
On the way back.
And
2 years ago.
Now, and you said this was from Panama City, right?
Yep.
So what kind of things did you highlight on this blog?
So we highlighted from our perspective, the top 5 things to do in Panama.
Nice.
Yeah. So that will be one of the first blogs that's gonna go live on Saturday. So.
Well, Panama City is actually on it's on my list to go this year.
Awesome.
It's on the list. And what are the top 5 things that list?
We're not gonna tell you all 5.
Yeah,
right.
Tune into
the blog. Two. Give us 2.
Excuse me.
2. All right. You definitely have to go to the Panama Canal. You can't go to Panama and not go to the Panama Canal.
And that's something that we actually learned in school, in the curriculum.
Yep.
And when we went, we actually got to see them open the canal, the gate, and let a boat go through.
And do the whole process.
The whole process.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to learn about it. And I'll let her say the second favorite thing to do.
Well, I'm not gonna say my favorite, but I'm gonna say the Mariscos, the Mercado de Mariscos over there with the seafood market, where you could go. There's like all kind of seafood down there, and then you go up there, and they cook all that food for you.
To me?
It is amazing.
No,
we had to go back twice.
We went back twice. It was so good.
That's amazing. The seasoning was great.
Oh, it was amazing.
And don't miss the ladies on the first floor with the ceviche.
The ceviche.
So, actually, one of my clients, he's going to Panama and next week for his birthday. I'm going to tell him both the things that you just
Check out the blog.
And also check
I'm
out the blog.
I'm going to tell him to go check out the blog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you, ladies. Can you talk to me a little bit more about the name Voyaj Kreyòl? Like, so what does that mean, and what have you done for the Creole community, knowing that you have Creole in your name?
Right. So Voyaj Kreyòl, to us, we're Haitians. So this is our background. This is who we are. This is our culture, and we represent that in everything that we do. So when we travel, we make sure we represent. We're our scarves. We're our Haitian
She has it right now on her shirt.
Yeah.
Right. We
Haitian
have
Girls Travel.
Haitian Girls Travel shirt on. So
Wow.
everywhere we go, we represent in our own way, and to make sure that we bring the Haitian flavor, the Creole flavor
We
with
do
us.
have flavor.
And so that's why we wanted to have a name that incorporates that shows people, that let people know that we are Creole, and there's different kind of Creoles in the world, not just Haitian Creole. So that's why we decided to have it as Creole, so that everyone could get to participate in that. So that's really where about the name came from. And Voyage is literally just traveling. And
Right.
voyage.
And go ahead.
So, are you guys related, or y'all like how like y'all say y'all went on a trip together? Like,
Yeah.
what's the background story? Like, y'all
We're,
went to school
we're
together?
friends. No, we're friends. We met a few years ago
Yeah.
through a mutual friend, and then we realized we both go to the same church.
Yeah.
And I
Church.
started doing Vanessa's hair
Yeah.
when she was going to France. And like I said, I know she loves to travel, so when I needed to go on a trip, I reached out to her. You need to have that friend that's always ready to
Absolutely.
go.
Right.
Yeah.
She was my girl, honey.
Where we go? Where we go? Where we go?
Travel-
She
That actually
was
sounds like all the
my
time. Where we're going.
Where we go?
She was my girl. She was ready to go.
Listen, I got my crew.
Listen, we talked about it.
Yeah.
We were booked within a week. No headache, no
Yeah.
questions. I was like,
So where have you talk to us more about where you've been? So your first trip together was Panama City.
Yes.
Where have you all been individually, together? Like how many cities, countries, states have you hit?
Together, we've been to 6 countries.
Okay.
Together.
Okay.
But as a whole, we've been to 20 countries
Wow.
and
Nice.
14 states.
Very nice.
Well, I mean, we're not counting Massachusetts because we live
And
there.
various
cities. No, that's amazing. That's a significant number in regards to like how many you've gone to together
So how many
and
trips are you taking a
individually.
year?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've taken to as much as 7 in
Yeah.
1 year.
Yeah.
before.
7 in a year.
Hey,
Yeah.
In 2000?
can we count islands as countries?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
course.
kind of there. I'm cool. I'm feeling good. So.
Yeah, to make it happen.
Yeah.
So for each of you, can you talk to me about what's been your biggest life-changing takeaway from traveling?
For me, it's all about the culture.
Yeah.
I love going to places and learning about the people that are there. So one of the things that I do, I really ask a lot of questions on my trip. So I would ask them anything from the political structure. I ask them about the education, the economy there. I ask every question because I'm always eager to learn about people, about life in general, and so that's part of traveling for me to really get to learn. I also love languages, so every time I go there, I try to pick up a word here and there, and when I talk to them, I speak to them in their own language as much as I can say from it. So that's the biggest part for me, is just to really get like a worldview point of view with everything, and just to really expand your mind to see more, to know more.
Like you really want to immerse yourself in the culture.
Right.
Yeah.
So that means you must stay amongst the locals. You don't do the
touristy.
You don't do the touristy or the resorts.
Yeah.
'Cause you
Well, we do
literally
both.
Stay.
It depends on
It
where
depends
we
on
go.
where. We
Okay,
do
so
a little bit of both.
you do your research.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do.
Okay.
And for me, it's really connecting with the locals and learning about their lives and how different it is from us. You will always find me doing snaps, Instagram, something with the locals, really getting to know them and what their country's all about, the way they live, and then they also learn from me and us about why we travel, why we chose to come to their country and things like that. Yeah.
So now, what has inspired you ladies to take your individual experiences as travels to the level where you can inspire others to join you?
I guess representation. We need that amongst us Haitians and Black people.
I like that.
We want to see that we are represented out there. We want to show people that this is possible, this is doable. And I know we were taught to grow up and talk about just go to school and get a good job and
Yes.
build a life. But then we're never really told about
Yes.
go out there and explore.
You're very
and
correct.
so I want to tell people that this is possible. I do have a career and she has a career, and we can do all of that all the while. Feeding our brain and feeding our mind with different things that's out there.
You're
So
very
that's
correct.
pretty much what it is for me to.
Because
Really,
traveling's never
yeah,
been a part of the curriculum
not,
in school.
yeah.
It's never been a part of
of
life
our lives.
curriculum
Yeah,
that your parents might have just told you or just passed down, but it's something that you gotta experience on your own. And
exactly.
you know.
And build to the next
So-
generation.
So you guys travel with each other a lot. Later on, we're gonna be talking about travel companions and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure people is already in your trolling down your social media right now.
I hope so. Go over here. Voyaj Kreyòl.
Plug it in.
I'm saying right now, the fellas are checking for other things. We're trying to see if there's somebody that's traveling with you guys also and all that.
We need to get the fellas out there traveling.
That's
another thing.
Right.
A lot more women are traveling than men.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about that on Saturday.
We have a guys trip every year. Me and my group.
That's awesome.
That's good. I'm trying to support Voyaj Kreyòl right now.
My crew is.
We sit there and be like, yo, we trying to go.
Listen, my crew has a good amount of Haitian.
Definitely go.
My crew has a good amount of Haitian men.
That's good.
In the crew, and a few others.
Tag us.
Well, Stephanie and Vani, talk to us. Like, so what is the demographic breakdown of people who've been able to join you all on trips, or who've been able to check in and talk to you all about the inspiration you've given them? Do you know?
So we're starting now.
Okay.
We're starting. That's what the blog is about.
Saturday.
We're launching on Saturday. So it's basically our Facebook friends and family and of course co-workers that have been asking us a lot of questions over the past 2 years.
Okay, great.
But we really go just the two of us, but we went to Cuba last year and we brought 2 friends, so that was nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So in thinking about traveling, everybody's always excited. You're able to see so much. You get a lot from the culture, the people, and just really immerse yourself in the culture, as we said earlier. Do you all have emergency plans, though? Do you have something in place where it's like just in case something happens wherever you go and you need to flee, or?
Yeah, my mom was my emergency plan.
Alright.
No, I'm being
Mommy and them.
Listen, pray for you.
No, listen.
Show quick to go have a whipping.
Listen, I called my mom. I don't care what's going on. I'm sick. I'm ate something and it's not, going well. I lost my wallet when we were in Africa. My mom was the first person I called. She's my emergency plan.
Okay.
But on a serious note, she supports my traveling. She's my biggest fan. But I leave, I think we both do this. We leave a copy of our passports at home, our itinerary, where we're staying, our plans. So my mom has everything just in case something happens. But like I said, I lost my wallet in Africa and I called her and she was able to help me out for the next 5 days. But do you want to add more to that? That's great.
Yeah, I would say just bring extra cash and bring extra a card with you. Even though you have your planned money, just have something just in case something happened. You'll be able to get yourself out. And also trying to register to the STEP, which is the Smart Traveler program.
Smart Traveler. Something.
Yeah.
Sorry,
but it's for
they'll be on the blog.
Yeah, the STEM program that alert the embassy and let them know where you are just in case of any type of disaster or any type of unrest. They could know exactly where to pinpoint you and pick you up.
That's interesting you say that, because when say I do travel with my friends and they be looking and it says they'll look on a travel advisory and it'll be like this place is not safe to travel. People will get deterred from that.
Yeah.
Has that happened to y'all?
No, not us. Not us. We're going. We're not afraid of don't go there. This is dangerous. And we're from Haiti, and they say this is a dangerous place.
Yes,
and we grew up there. We go there all the time. So no, that does not deter us.
I also want to mention about the emergency plan. Some do choose to register with the embassy of the country that they're going to, just for safety purposes.
So
I haven't done that, but
last 2 things. One, when you travel a lot. What's on your playlist right now? What are you listening to on that airplane when you're going on your travels?
I don't listen to music when I'm traveling. I read a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
I'm always reading some inspiring or self-help book. Yeah, that's my go-to.
I listen to a lot of music, but mostly in the plane I write. This is my time to write and read as well.
Okay.
But then I do have my genre of music. It's all over the place, so I listen to everything.
So let us know what y'all got going on this Saturday and where our listeners could find you guys.
Yes, so on Saturday we have the Voyaj Kreyòl Travel Symposium and blog launch. It's on Saturday 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Fairmont Innovation Lab, 594 Columbia Road. And we have a panelist of 5 Bostonian travelers. They've been all over the world. Some of them have gone internationally by themselves, so we want to highlight that. We have Isabel Sena, she's been to 9 countries, Nicole Brazil, 12 countries, and she's actually moving to South America soon.
Wow.
We have Christina Hippolyte. She's been to 11 countries. We have Aaron Spencer, it's a man, 13 countries, and Melissa Phineas, 19 countries. So they'll be talking to us about their travels, their experiences. We have specific questions for them as far as discrimination throughout their travels, the least expensive trip that they went on, and any resources that they have for the attendees on how to travel inexpensively. Because that's the key, right? Because everyone thinks you have to be rich to travel. No, you don't. You need to have the resources and know how to get the good deals. We went to Portugal for 145 round trip. You can't beat that. So we'll be talking about that.
We need to share that link, that site, that anything.
Can we get one more question in?
We gotta wrap
it up.
You can ask me that question off air.
Yeah.
So where can they find you? Because obviously we have people that probably want to talk to you guys also.
Yeah.
Where social media, websites, where the blog's gonna be at.
Yeah. So we're on Instagram and Twitter at Voyaj Kreyòl, and that's VOYAJ KREYOL. So please follow us, and on Saturday we'll be able to tell you where you can go to find the blog. And if you want tickets for the event, just go on Eventbrite and search Voyaj Kreyòl Travel Symposium in Boston, and you'll be able to get tickets. And we're also raffling off a free trip.
Are we allowed to win?
Right, do I automatically win?
Can we win?
I automatically qualify?
At the
You
event.
come in?
Are you coming to the event?
You come
Of course
in?
we're gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
So you never know, you might be a lucky winner.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all you gotta tell me.
I'm gonna get with y'all to ask you these questions. I need to know.
We're open.
Yeah,
we're
we're
open,
open.
and that's the point of the blog to have a space. Reach out to us with any questions. You want to have someone that's tried things already for you, so you don't have to experience it yourself. So we're here.
And that's how we learn also from other
people.
travelers.
Yeah.
Well,
Great, ladies. Thank you so much.
that was amazing. I want to thank you guys for coming by. You're listening to the Urban Collective Show.